we live yet? Are we live? And we're live now. So Alexis is on screen.
We're live. You're on screen.
You can be.
You
I
can be if you want,
assume
but
you don't want to. Hey, everybody. Welcome to
no.
Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
And it's another Thursday night chat.
Oh, yeah.
Kame House Live coming at you. Hello, everyone. Let us know who's there. We're monitoring chat. But tonight, I cut it out of the episode that came out on Tuesday, but we went kind of deep into Cameo.
Oh, yeah.
And for those that don't know, Cameo is a service where celebrities, both with and without air quotes, you give them money and they will give you personalized videos, which is, I'm weirdly fascinated by it because it's like this weird late stage capitalism, like sign of the apocalypse. I don't know. It's very interesting, but it freaks me out too, all at the same time.
Yeah. The first time I heard about it, I'm pretty sure it was like on a podcast or somebody used it in a YouTube video. And I was like, oh, right. If they want to, they can do that. And it's not weird, but it is weird because all the values for people's time is crazy. And you told me that once, I didn't know this, but once the video starts for them, they can't pause it or anything. So it's like, I don't know.
At least that's
It's like half gamified, but like strange. It's very strange.
Yeah, at least that's that is the article I read. I forget where it was at, but someone went deep into Cameo. So we're just gonna see what we can find, what we can dredge up.
Oh yeah,
and sort of see what we can do. There's one person that I think we all know, and it's also baffling why they're on here. So Chris Hansen,
really?
yeah,
I would have assumed he wasn't on
Chris
here.
Hansen, from To Catch a Predator, will give you a message, and I think you kind of know what kind of message he'll give. So I'm gonna scroll down here. You wanna listen to this first one?
Oh yeah. Let's do this
And
first one.
I think I got the audio going. Chat. Let me know if it's bad or good. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Well,
Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators to catch a predator and have a seat with Chris Hansen. Now I'm gonna need Joey. Have a seat right over there.
Oh my God.
I know.
He just woke up.
He hasn't even brushed his teeth.
It's a sort of activity that can lead you immediately into dark kitchens.
I'd say barely 21 is still legal, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, Mr. Hansen in a dark kitchen.
That's quiet. It's Chris Hansen is quiet. That's part of it. Chat.
Right.
Can I turn? Please stay safe, stay healthy. This pandemic. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Social distance as it may be. Enjoy.
Well, happy
Wow.
birthday, I guess.
I mean, a happy birthday message from Chris Hansen is something I never thought I would ever see.
So this is 50 bones for this dude to call you a fucking creep.
Yeah, to call you a creep.
Your friend's like, happy birthday. You're 40. You a creep. And here's the creep expert to let you know.
Yeah.
And hold on. Yeah, he's got that. Yeah, it looks like he just batched these. Woke up one morning, barely had coffee.
He did them all in the same
wow.
in the
Change
same
it up.
sitting.
All right, that's
Is he even in it? He's in like his bedroom for sure. That's his bed
That
behind
looks-
him. Oh no. It's a couch and stairs.
yeah.
I lied.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
lied.
This looks like a living room.
I guess I am a creep. I guess I am.
Chris, you think he's doing these sensually with a bathrobe?
Aaron, I like what you were able to do today with your hair. So why don't you swing on by and have a seat on my lap?
That's his opening message on Tinder, I guess.
$50, please.
Money, please. We're gonna try. I know. Ugh. Wow, why is that like that? Hold on. I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna try something. This is all very new for us, and we are dum dums.
Imagine us as your dads.
We need you kids to hold this flashlight for us real quick.
Mm-hmm. Gonna get under the hood of this MacBook and see what's going on.
Okay, so that's this. Yeah. Exactly that.
Have a seat, or perhaps I've got the transcript right here, or maybe, I've heard that once before. Now you can do it. You're on Cameo. So I think it'll be fun. And to
Ooh, yeah, that's.
There's somebody sneezing so loudly behind that.
We might be boned here.
Are we
We
boned?
might be boned because I don't want to pay $100 for a software at this moment in time.
Ooh. Gee.
Honeybee
no.
says that don't worry about the Cameo audio because Vince is doing a good enough job.
Thank you, Honeybee.
Also, Nick said they platinum DBZ Kakarot and got every character to 250.
What?
That's
Oh, Nick.
what are you doing?
I mean, look, he's got the time, or they've got the time, I should say. Well, I just want to show off this patch I have yet to put on my backpack, but it's a nice little capsule cork.
God, Chris, you can't be on the screen
Patch.
anymore. You're bugging me. I think
And
that's
then,
I think that's it for Cameo time. I'm sorry.
It's it for Cameo time.
We lied on the stream.
But they're sorry, everyone.
Oh, Mr.
It's me,
Pups.
Pug Patch.
Pub Patch. Are you
Hi.
You heard we were down, we were a little upset and you came to cheer us up?
Yeah, I heard that software is prohibitively expensive for independent users. So I decided to cheer you up with a little Pug Patch song.
All right, Pug Patch, you got a song for us?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well then sing it, I guess. You're the four. Do you
Here. Oh,
I was going to ask if you need any accompaniment.
oh, well, if you feel like harmonizing, I'll always take it.
All right, Pug Patch. I'm not going to steal your spotlight.
When Cameo sucks and your audio's fucked, sorry buddies. Sorry buddies. When software's just a little too bare, sorry buddies. Sorry buddies. But you still have each other. Bug Patch! Yay! Yay! Well,
Trying to type and clap at the same
Thank you.
time.
a very advanced move. But yeah, that's a Pug Patch I have yet to put on my backpack.
It's a very good song, and he left. One
left.
and done, baby.
Mm-hmm. That character's never coming back.
Never again. Well, goodbye, everyone. That's the show. No. I do have an idea, Vince.
What you got?
Now, several months ago, and I think we just kind of lost track of it. Let's see if I can still find it. I came to you with an idea, and I think we might have talked about it on the pod. Where, what if we talked about? I think we talked about the live action Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Evolution. And then I'm like, man, it could have been way worse, and here's how. And I wrote, yes, it's still here. I wrote a 5-page script. I showed this to you. I sent it to you.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you said this to me. Do I have it? I don't.
If not, I can send it to you again.
Yeah, can you send it to me again?
I can. But so I wrote a worse version. I got what did I get? 6 pages? Oof a doof.
Yeah, something like that.
So, since we have nothing else planned and nothing else to do, I think we should do a dramatic. This was going to be recorded for the pod, but I think life happened and it did not work out. So what we can do is do a table read for you fine folks right now. Desktop. Do that thing.
I'm with it.
So Vince is going to entertain you while I send an email.
Okay. How do I? Entertainment. I got something. It's more of a show and tell. There is a really great artist by the name of Koteri Inc. on Instagram. Oh, I did not want to do that.
What did you not want to do?
Oh no, I almost started sharing my screen.
It's fine. Only I will see it. Unless you got some dirty up on there.
Yeah, my background's hardcore pornography. But this is their graphic novel, Kings of Nowhere. It's really beautifully illustrated. Check out their art on Instagram, Koteri Inc. On Instagram, at Koteri Inc. on Instagram. And yeah, I think that's one of the first purchases I felt really compelled to support this artist, especially now. But when I started following them and then seeing the progression of their work, I mean, it's just really cool stuff. Like someone that I would maybe ask to commission artwork for me if I ever had the spare change. But yeah, I think that's entertaining enough while I receive that email.
So you check your email and open up a PDF while I entertain everyone by
Please. It was
showing. I'll also show some art. This is, as you can see, that's Cloud Strife. This is a sticker that, power listener Noah / the co-host of my other podcast, Thinking Too Hard About Anime, which everyone should check out if you hate to laugh but love to learn. He sent that to us, and this sticker is from, and I'm going to find out right here, that is from their name. An artist named Mike Lucas. Luckas. But yeah. And Noah sent Vince a different sticker that was Sonic. And that was very nice of Noah.
I would show you, but it's on my coffee table. But it's really cool. I put it there so I always see it.
Vince, are you set up and ready to do some reading?
I hate reading in front of people, but yes.
You do? Oh no. Well, we'll do it privately, and then we'll describe what it was like afterwards.
No, let's do it.
Okay, so yeah, this is, guys. Evolution could have been worse. It could have been much worse, and we'll see. So I will read the descriptions and everything. Who's in this? Yamcha, Bulma, Krillin, and Roshi are in this. And the voices don't necessarily have to match, because the personalities certainly don't. So who do you want to play?
Ooh,
Pick two people.
let me be Bulma,
Okay.
and I'll also be. I'm trying to make sure that I won't have to just. Yeah, I'll be Bulma and Krillin. Is
Okay.
that cool?
Yep, that makes sense. Okay.
All right.
Good. All right. All right. Dragon Ball Evolution, the first draft. Exterior, Capsule Corp night. The cube-shaped building looms above us, a stark monolith against the distant glow of Metro West. Interior, Capsule Corp night. Continued. Two armed guards stand watch at the entrance of a long, winding corridor. A beat, and two pairs of gloved hands come from behind, hovering over their necks. With coordinated precision, the guards' necks are snapped, dropping them to the floor. We now see the two infiltrators who committed the snapping. First is Yamcha, early 30s. He's a mountain of a man, bald, with 0 scars. Damn, Bulma. Wish you'd wrap your hands around something of mine, and I'm definitely not talking about my neck. Bulma, you gotta, Vince.
I know. I gotta
God
wait.
damn it. God fucking damn it. We are streaming. You could. Bulma.
I got it now.
Okay. Bulma, early 20s, pulls her long green hair into a ponytail.
Keep wishing, Yamcha.
Behind Bulma, one of the guards sits up, drawing their weapon. On your 6! Without looking back, Bulma throws a tactical knife in the guard's head, taking him out for good. She gives Yamcha a wink.
Adventure's the only boyfriend I'm looking for.
I should have never left Puar. Interior Capsule Corp corridor moments later. The two cautiously walk down the hall. I get it. We gotta stop Duke Piccolo from getting all 3 Dragon Balls, or it'll open up the gates of hell. But do you think Yajirobe's intel is legit?
Yajirobe's a lot of things. World-class gunsmith, crazed fitness guru, but he's definitely not a liar. Besides,
Bulma pulls out a futuristic cell phone. It begins to beep incessantly.
these key readings are off the charts.
Sorry, I forgot some of the stuff I wrote. And I love to get high on my own supply.
Yep.
Yamcha looks directly in the camera. What? Like over 9,000 or something?
So stupid. The first Dragon Ball has to be here.
They reach another steel reinforced door. This one has biohazard symbols plastered all over it. A security keypad is next to the handle. A keypad? We aren't prepared for this.
Time to call the Hermit.
Interior Turtle House night. In a high-rise Manhattan apartment, an old man wearing a Hawaiian shirt sits in front of several monitors. He's playing Guitar Hero and just killing it on Dragon Force. Skype pops up on a different monitor. He reluctantly answers. I'm kind of busy here, Bulma.
So are we. Fate of the world, remember?
Fine. What can the genius hacker Roshi do for you today?
Got anything that can break through Capsule Corp security?
I hear him too. But yeah, I got you covered.
Yeah, they're almost here.
Check your left back pocket. Interior Capsule Corp hallway continuous. Bulma reaches into her back pocket and pulls out a green thumb drive. Just stick that little guy in the keypad and my TRTL virus will do the rest. She slips it in. She slips it in, and after a beat, the red light turns green and the door unlocks.
You're a lifesaver. Just one question.
Shoot.
When did you slip this in my pants?
You're breaking up. Sure, gotta go. Click.
But
A click, and Roshi's off the line. She smiles to herself. We good? That was Yamcha, by the way. He said that.
Ladies first.
Yamcha rolls his eyes, and the two enter the room. Interior, mysterious room continuous. As the two walk into a large padded room, Crayon drawings cover the walls, mainly monkeys and full moons. In the corner, an 11-year-old boy sleeps a restless sleep. No way, there's a kid here? Why would they keep the Dragon Ball with some kid?
Not with. The kid is the Dragon Ball.
Nani? Sorry, what? As if on cue, the kid wakes up and looks at the intruders. He screams, scrambling towards the safety of the corner. Ah, Jesus!
It's okay. We're not going to hurt you. We're here to get you out.
Bulma scans the room and sees a nameplate over the door. It reads GOKU, an acronym we'll learn the meaning of later.
Goku? Goku? Is that your name, little guy? Sorry, that pervert's calling my phone.
The boy, still terrified, nods. Bulma pulls out a Slim Jim and offers it to the boy.
Here.
The snack treat,
You
by the
hungry?
way.
It's like jerky, but different.
Yeah, I don't know why Vince's video screen keeps shrinking. Anyway, back to the script because bzzz, the lights go out. The room is then bathed in a red glow, accompanied by an eerie electronic humming. Goku covers his ears, buckling over in pain. Yamcha pulls his rifle, looking around the room. What happened?
It's him.
A panel slides down on one of the walls, revealing a computer screen. A tall, long-haired man appears on the screen. He wears a medical mask over his face. Ugh, too prescient.
Did you really think that you could infiltrate the heart of Capsule Corp without me knowing? Krillin. Bulma.
Krillin moves his attention to Yamcha.
Hello, Yamcha. How's your pet wolf doing? What's his name? Fist? Fang?
Yamcha clenches his fist. I don't know. How's your nose doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Fang took care of that for you.
Sticks and stones, Yamcha. Sticks and stones. What are you doing with the kid? Just demonstrating our new weapon. The power of the Dragon Balls, as you call them, combined with this ultimate warrior.
This kid? His balls haven't even dropped.
Oh, I'd say they're dropping right about now.
The screen goes black, and Goku stops screaming. What do you think he meant by that?
Who cares? Let's just get the kid and get out of here.
Bulma runs over to Goku, but just before she can pick him up, a wave of energy blasts from his center, slamming Bulma against the wall. Bulma! Yamcha, on instinct, fires his assault rifle at the kid. The bullets bounce off on an invisible force bubble, ricocheting across the room. Goku stands up, waves of yellow energy pouring over him. He opens his eyes. They're bright orange, with stars where their pupils should be. Yamcha helps Bulma to her feet. Okay, we got an overpowered preschooler to deal with. What's the plan?
Run.
And see.
And scene.
That's it. We'll clap for ourselves.
Rounds of applause. Rounds of applause.
Well,
I mean, yeah, if I had gone to see that in the theater, I don't know if I would have stayed past that scene.
you don't like my interpretations of character?
No, I find them upsetting, to say the least, but plausible in the way that Hollywood likes to ruin things for people.
Let's just do if you just do the exact opposite of everything.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
It is. Yay, claps from Honeybee. 5 clap emojis.
Okay, that's a little too much. Come
now
on.
you're just being pandering us.
Yeah.
What could have been, but now here
I know.
for you.
Is that the most you wrote for that? Was there ever more than that?
Oh no, this is it. Because I didn't.
Okay.
We ain't going. What do you think I'm gonna do? A full 90 pages?
I didn't know. I didn't
90
know
to
if like
120
you
pages.
caught some wave and you had a lot more, and then you're like, oh, the rest of this is unnecessary. I'll never do anything with it. Also, what shirt are you wearing? It looks cool.
This is, I forget where I got it from one of those crappy T-shirt places. Well, I guess not
Hmm.
crappy. You know those places where it's people can steal designs and then put it up.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. An Fye.
no, 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 no. Like people upload their designs and sell them. This was one that was
Oh, okay.
the designs are only available for like a day, and it
Hmm.
is an MST3K shirt.
Ah, nice. I'm
Honeybee.
assuming those are all the characters from the movies and whatnot.
Yeah, some make them up. Some of the monsters they covered, and then I'm gonna say Mike and the Bots at the bottom.
Looks like it.
Honeybee writes, "It was the greatest movie ever until you put a reason behind Krillin's absent nose. He was just,
And that's where we lose
that's
them.
where we drew the line."
Yeah.
And Nick said, "I'll admit this sounds like the DB equivalent of the Watchmen script where Robin Williams was Rorschach." And
Is that real?
I think Watchmen was like yes, Watchmen was in development since the comic came out, so late '80s.
Oh, okay.
Like Schwarzenegger was going to be Dr. Manhattan. Because,
Mm.
it's
Huh.
like, oh, there's a big buff blue dude.
Hmm.
That's
And
Schwarzenegger.
I think Schwarzenegger could have done that, like a young Arnold. I mean, he looked ridiculous all blue in the CG, like it is, but
It's 1965. I'm sitting with a woman. She offers me a beer. It is now. I am on Mars. Like that.
uh
My horrible.
huh.
No one does an Arnold.
No one does.
So it's out
Uh,
of practice.
hmm. Whew.
Well, yeah. That's the end.
No, I was gonna maybe ask, what games are you playing right now,
Oof. I. So what
or have
I.
you taken a break?
No, what I've realized is that during these times, I don't want to think or be too stressed out. So I am. So one, I played Donut County on your recommendation, which is very fun. Um, it's very Katamari Damacy like, where instead of
Hmm.
trying to roll up everything, you're trying to sink everything into this hole that you control. And there's some light puzzle elements to it. But at the end of it, it's also this very fun and cool story about uh, a community, because the it's sort of told in reverse where you see everyone. This is a spoiler. It's pretty much at the very beginning. Everyone in the county sinks down under the earth, and it's because
Hmm.
of this raccoon who you kind of play. Um, and you have to go back and see how you screwed everyone over, and then the end is you fixing it, and the community
Ah,
saying
okay.
like, yeah, let's get together and take care of this, and we'll get over these disasters that have happened. And it was,
Oh,
and during these trying times, I thought it was like, you know what, this is what I needed.
good. And I have it downloaded, so I'm excited to run through it this
Yeah,
weekend.
it's a
You said
good.
it's like relatively short.
Oh yeah, it's a few. It's like 2-3 hours. It's not long
Yeah.
at all. Um, and then what I And then today, I had it downloaded last week, but I played the Resident Evil 3 demo,
Oh, right. Yeah, you were excited about that
and
one.
it looks so. I've played some Resident Evil games. I've never beaten them. I never got deep into them because as much as I love horror movies, I am a scaredy cat when it comes to horror
When
games.
yeah.
It freaks me out too much, man. And one, it is gorgeous. Oh my god, does it look good? Two, I am very bad at these games.
Mhm.
Um, I did not die, but I sure did get hurt a lot throughout all of it.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to buy it because I jumped a bunch. This was
Uh-huh.
during the day. Yeah.
Bright sunlight.
Yeah. Too much for me.
Yeah. I I doubt the demo's still available for download since it was out last week.
No, it doesn't come out till
I might try
April.
to
It
find
doesn't
it.
come out till April.
Oh, okay. So I'll try to find that
Usually
demo and
it's super good.
give it a shot because
Yeah.
I've never played any of those Resident Evil games. I don't. Yeah, no. I've only watched my friend play Resident Evil 4 a bunch. Like that was one of his favorite games on the GameCube,
Mhm.
and so when I would go over to his place, I'd usually like, "No, show me. Where are you in the game? I want to see you play it." So, yeah.
No, and then in the demo you do have to deal with Nemesis. I'm
Hmm.
not going to say face off because no, you should run. That's all you can do.
Yeah. I'm always impressed by like speedrunners of Resident Evil and like Game Informer has a really good replay series, and I think they had Resident Evil 4 as like a feature, so they played the whole game, and they are so good at that game because they played it so many times that it's muscle memory, and it freaks me out.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't know. It's very cool to watch somebody who knows what they're doing play the game instead of what would probably be you or I, which is and throwing the controller.
Yeah, when GDQ comes on the speed running charity event, I'll check it out, and it's always like you get a little bit of like interest, like well, it might be fun to try and learn how to speed run something, but at the same time, I don't think I have the patience or the
Right.
skill
Hmm.
or the time to dedicate to that.
Yeah.
There's no speedrunner over 30.
It's a young man's
Mhm.
game. Yeah, I remember watching. I think it was a speedrunner of Bloodborne playing through like an hour of Bloodborne, and that was when I was super into it. That was my first FromSoft game, and wow, I mean, I was like, I really like this game, and I was like, I'm pretty good at it. I've only like I at the time I was like, I understand the systems, and you get your rhythm down, and those early areas are very playable, like doable, and not as scary the second or third time around. But this person was pulling off stuff like killing bosses with no like new armor, like just using the early armor set and like skipping over things and a lot of running around in between. And I was just like, yeah, how did you figure out that you had to kill this specific enemy with this specific set of gear in this one area for you to glitch up over a fence and then into an area that would previously be locked? And then you have to, because you then have to remember all of these steps and try to execute them perfectly. And it's crazy.
Yeah, those. I mean, that's your territory. The From Software games.
I do like them. I will not finish them, but I like them a lot.
Have you not finished
I
any of them? I thought you beat
uh
Sekiro. Shadows
I
Die
got to the end
Twice.
boss. I got to the last boss, and maybe I will beat that soon. But Bloodborne, I think I got to the last boss, and it was too hard. So I was like, I can't keep putting, at least for Bloodborne, I couldn't keep putting my time into that game, so I moved on to something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dark Souls 3, uh, I I got it more to say like I've played an actual Dark Souls game. I wanted to see what that was like, and I did enjoy it. But there's so much to the Dark Souls open world stuff that I don't think I was paying attention to, and so I wasn't leveled up enough or couldn't get the armor to beat a certain boss. And again, it was one of those things where I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put that down. It's not worth me screaming over.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want I'm at the point where my games need to be easy to an extent. I need just enough of a challenge.
Yeah, like a slight pushback.
Yeah, and the most frustrated I will get at a game now is Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like I will hit my chair in anger and just give a big
Uh,
fuck in alone in my apartment.
yeah, of course.
Uh,
Oh man, I've gotten to that point. I downloaded Burnout 3 Revenge for Xbox, and I'm a huge fan of those games, but I forgot how annoying like the time trial stuff is, and I'm super anal about that stuff. I have to get every possible star rank. Like I have to perfect every like heat to make sure that I get all the stars that you can before moving on to the next rank. So I'm like I've leveled up enough to get 4 or 5 ranks from where I am. And I'll just be trying to get like shave off a second on my lap time, and I'll start the race and run into a car, and then I'm just like, fuck it, restart, fuck it, restart, fuck it, restart. I'm just like, oh god, in the middle of the night, to the chagrin of my cats and significant other.
well, dude, I think I told you this before too. I barely play mobile games, but Mario Kart, the mobile version, is so good. Like they just started a new event yesterday, and man, that it plays so well. It feels, it's like it's almost as good as a controller. The controls, it'll slip up once or
A
twice when I try.
bold claim.
It is, but like I will slip up once or twice when I'm trying to drift, or I'll accidentally use an item I don't want to use. But for the most part, it's fun. I mean, it's Mario Kart. It's fun,
Yeah.
and there's enough
Hmm.
things in it that you're pretty glued in. They're pretty generous with the tokens they give you um,
Yeah.
for the gotcha component.
Hmm.
Um, so Nick said that they tried speedrunning the OG Kingdom Hearts at level 1, ended up being almost 12 hours, which I assume is good for
Mm.
Kingdom Hearts.
I think
It's
so.
a Square Enix game, or maybe
Yeah.
SquareSoft at that point.
I'm trying to remember how many hours I put into Kingdom Hearts 3, because Kingdom Hearts 1 was one of those games I had to like stop and then come back to like a couple months later because it came out on PlayStation 2, and that was my baby's first action RPG.
Hmm.
And I was like, wait, I have to level and like farm and get gummy parts. And I eventually grew to love that, to the point where I did play. I think I rented the second one and then waited after I heard that the third one was coming out back when I was like 15. So when the game was coming out, I was so excited when it finally got a release date, and I told my significant other, and I was like, I've been waiting like 13 years for this freaking game. I remember the E3 where it got announced, and there was a trailer, and then nothing, and then the next E3 there was like a teaser, and then nothing, and then it went away for a while, and then it came back just a few years ago, and like that was my PlayStation background. That's all I played until I finished it. I mean, say what you will about the story or the DLC. I haven't played it yet. I've seen people play it. I'm not gonna pick that up, but I thought it was a nice, what I thought was going to be cap on the Kingdom Hearts franchise, or at least Sora's, story. But of course, they left so much room at
They
the end.
can't
Where's
cap it.
Kyrie?
They can't cap
They
it.
can't cap it.
You think
Mm-mm.
Sora's gonna die in a Disney
No,
joint?
he's just. I mean, he's kind of died already.
Oh, don't. I don't know if we
He's
can do.
gone into
I don't
like
know if we can go into
weird
this.
stasis, and then that like awakens Roxas's heart, and then Sora's a nobody because if you don't have a heart, you become there's like somebody's nobody. and then you can sort of became a heartless, storied franchise.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
everyone.
Ooh.
Hey. So, go back to chat for a second. Honeybee says they've been playing Pokemon Yellow these days, and then freaked out when I sang praises for Mario Kart on mobile. Um, it did take me. I will say it did take me a good bit to get used to it, and part of that was because when I installed it, I was at a friend's house who was super into it, and so I got to play like a local multiplayer. So I think that's why I stuck with it so far, because I was able to do the multiplayer enough to get
Yeah.
used to the controls. Um, and give it another chance, I guess. Maybe.
Maybe.
And Nick, I
I
know.
keep thinking about giving Mario Run a chance, but
Oh, that no, no, no. That was the one. I'm like, no, this is bad. Goodbye.
just something to do.
Vince, have you ever pre-ordered a game?
Oh, do you have more time?
Okay. So my question. That's a setup for my other question, which is, what is the worst pre-order that you were ever a part of?
Ooh, worst pre-order that I was ever a part of. Oh man. I know I've probably been a part of some really bad
I
pre-orders.
mean, I have one if you need a hot minute.
Yeah, go first. Go first.
So, 1998. Late 1998. Hold on. Was it that? No, this would have been after. It was 99. Okay. 90 episode Star Wars episode 1 came out in 99, right? Yeah. So 99 99 2000 around that time. I'm Star Wars crazy. Crazy about Star Wars. Everyone is. Like, I'm buying action figures. All my friends are buying action figures. My brother and I buy like lightsabers, and we have lightsaber battles in the backyard. At this time, I am 17, which would make him 24 at the time. We are not embarrassed by any of this. Uh,
Because it's pure.
yeah, this was, and this, again, this was all before the movie came out. All
Right.
before we were able to watch the movie. The first Star Wars might have been 98. Anyway, no, you know what? That's right. Star Wars, the episode 1 came out in 98. I'm a liar. Anyway, I was in high school. That's what's important. It was the PS1 era, and I we would we were bored because we live in a small town, so to go anywhere new, uh, it was about an hour drive away. And we'd often go to Jacksonville, Florida, because it was big. There's a lot of cool things there. We mostly went to the mall. But their mall had a Suncoast Video, if you remember those. They um, they were, first of all, they were overpriced. But I remember it was on some sort of whim. They had a big poster that said like Star Wars Episode 1, the game, pre-order now. Vince, I
Ooh.
pre-ordered. I
Ooh.
pre-ordered Star Wars
Ooh.
Episode 1 for PS1
I
at
don't know
a
about that.
store that was an hour away from my house.
Eh, Oh, that's bad, man.
hmm
That's bad.
That's real bad.
That's real bad.
And I
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
remember being so excited when we made a big trip about it to go pick it up. And I came back home and played it, and I maybe got to three. I think I got to the beginning of Naboo, if you remember the story of Episode 1, where we're trying to get
Mm-hmm.
Queen Amidala out of there.
Yes.
Like, I don't even get to Tatooine. That's how hard and not fun it is.
Right.
So
Ah.
that was probably the worst slash dumbest pre-order I have ever done.
Oh man. I'm trying to think. Because like around the time where I got the ability to like make my own decisions with my money, my parents had gotten me to a point where like I really did have like a checklist of things I had to do, and most of it involved like research beforehand. So if I told my mom I wanted to pre-order a game, I had to know I wanted to pre-order that game and like know like how much it's gonna cost, like how much pre-order I want to put down, and then like I don't know. I don't remember pre-ordering something and then immediately like regretting it. Because at that point they had the GameStop cards and I had internet and like Game Informer. So I don't know. I'm not saying I've never bought a bad game because God knows I have. Um, but I can't remember being a part of a bad pre-order though. I think did I? I may have pre-ordered Fallout 4.
And you've never played it, right?
I played I played it for I think 3 hours.
Yeah, that's the wrong Fallout to
Yeah.
play to be your
And
first one.
yeah, I remember getting it because you had mentioned how good the earlier games had been, right? But
Of this,
and other people also were
yeah.
singing the praises of Fallout when the game got announced. And I was like, well, this will be the one I jump into. And then no, there are way better RPGs out there.
There, yeah, Fallout 3 is my favorite. I think it's the only Fallout I beat. New Vegas was fun, but I think I stopped playing that because I moved out of the apartment and the other person had the 360, so I could no
Yes.
longer play that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Honeybee Jedi Power Battles was my brother and I played the mess out of that. We love that game. That was a good rental. And Nick says, I'm not ashamed in saying Phantom Menace was the first movie I saw in theaters twice. I wasn't even double digits then. Give me a break. Dude,
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
remember
I
liking
didn't
that
know
movie.
Phantom Menace was bad until later.
Yeah, I didn't know it was bad.
Somehow the internet got mad about it, and then I think we all I thought it was I didn't care. We didn't have any Star Wars, and here was some Star Wars, and we were happy with that Star Wars. And
Hmm.
then I think a year passed, and everyone's like, "Wait a minute, folks." And it's early days of the internet, so it just I don't know how it seeped into everything that it's bad. I watched it. I watched it again a few years ago. It's the most watchable of the prequels, I think, for sure. The other two are just bonkers bad. So no guilt, no shame in enjoying Phantom Menace.
Yeah, I saw all three of those films in the theater.
You gotta.
Yeah. So, and again, I didn't think I didn't think the first one was bad, or after people were starting to tell me that they were bad, I went to see the second one, and then people were like, "It's bad," and I was like, "It's fine." And then and then I saw the third one, and then I was like, "All right, I know this is like weird, but it's still Star Wars and it's still fun." But yeah, no, I agree with the internet now. They weren't good, but when you're young, you don't have a choice.
I
You like what you like. I love the AVP franchise. I made it a point to get my friends together to go see AVP 1 and 2. I don't think we saw 3.
well the new the Predator was the latest
Oh yeah.
one. Did you go watch
I saw
that?
that. I saw that in the theater.
I did
Yep.
not.
Wasn't worth it. I mean, unless I was like I remember watching it in the theater be like, yeah, no, I got to stop coming to these. But also Lawrence Fishburne, wow. Wow, what a performance.
Oh, and the Predator, whatever that one was called that
Yeah,
Rodriguez directed,
Predators.
where
Yeah.
they're on the Predator planet. Yeah,
Hmm.
Crazy Fishburne.
Yeah. Oh,
And then
he's so like fun to watch do that. It's just like, you want to know how to get out of here? You don't.
well, he's I'm glad he's at the age now that all actors get to where it's, you know what? I'm going to stop giving a fuck. I'm just going to
Yeah.
do what I want. Like in the John Wick movies. He is
Oh
so much fun.
my.
Boys, we
Oh,
going to Applebee's.
he's uh, I run these streets, Mr. Wick. Do you understand that? Everything goes through me.
We'll have to. Maybe one of these streams we'll have to figure out some sort of watch party situation.
Yeah, I heard there are a lot of good apps for that.
Yeah, if anyone knows, yeah. Hopefully it won't be Garbo.
Yeah. Greta?
Yeah, hopefully it's not Greta Garbo.
Greta Garbo Netflix hacks.
I am not. So again, I have not. I think I've said this on the pod. I have not seen Dragon Ball Evolution, but I agree with Honeybee. Phantom Menace is probably better than Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, yes.
I would.
Oh, God, yes.
I would say. I would. Honestly, man, I think I'd rather watch a prequel than these latest ones. Well, Last Jedi. Probably not.
I like Last Jedi.
Yeah, but Rise of Skywalker. Oh yeah, any of the prequels, I'll watch over that.
I have not seen Rise of Skywalker.
Is that the one? Is that the one Star Wars you didn't see in theaters?
That is the one Star Wars I did not get a chance to see in theaters,
Yeah,
and I
you good.
can't right now.
Yeah, you good.
Well, I think I'll get like Disney Plus for a month, and I'll watch that, and I'll dip into The Mandalorian for a minute.
Oh yeah.
I never had like the huge Star Wars fervor. Like it was always on like other people's minds.
You.
Yeah.
So like it mainly comes from my older brother because he's like smack in the middle Gen Xer.
Mm-hmm.
And to it, like he's he's in his 40s now, early 40s. But so yeah, as a Gen Xer, and as a fucking nerd, of course he loves Star Wars, and that just sort of seeped into me. And
Yeah.
I love Star Wars. So yeah, yeah.
I guess that's why I love jazz so much. My parents really like my dad.
Because your dad's the B for the B movie.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And your mom's Renee Zellweger.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. If I get up, you'll see my stinger.
That's why we never show below the waist.
Exactly.
He'll be
my
shamed.
carapace.
Yeah.
They don't make pants for me.
It would be against YouTube's regulations. We'd get shut down if we showed that B bottom.
So covered in pollen like a dirty bubble. But yeah, I can't remember anything that my parents were like huge fans of, like in entertainment or like movies. Like my mom isn't really a huge fan of that stuff. Like she likes her TV shows. Mm-hmm. So I got really into Scrubs because of my mom. And then I took it steps way beyond what she thought I could in purchasing all of the DVD box set when I had a car and went to FYE.
She thought you were going to be a doctor, and no, you said comedian instead.
Yeah. I said, I want to be like those guys. And then, yeah, I think my dad's love of like funk and jazz got me really into like, I really do now vibe on music more than I ever did. Mm-hmm. Cause I know what to look for now. I'm not pressured to just listen to top 40 stuff. I find my own fringy stuff. And then I always go back to like my dad loves James Brown. So I go like James Brown comes on, I can't help but move. But Star Trek, I remember my mom saying like, "Oh, I like Star Trek because of Uhura, like the originals, because that was the first time they got to see people who look like me and them on TV in such like a prominent role." Like that's what my mom was saying. She's like, "You didn't see black women talk on screen before that. Like they were always there, but they were the help, or they were in one scene and they brought somebody something. But now, like with her, it was like she's sometimes in command. Like she's got things going on. She's in charge of something important. She's a key plot point in every episode. And so whenever that would come on, I'd give it a chance. And lo and behold, boy, oh boy, do I love that show. I'm a TNG guy. Give me some Geordie LaForge.
You want that
Give
Oprah?
me that. I want that Oprah. I want that. I want Whoopi. I want Guinan on. God, I love that. That would be like my dream. Like if I could get cast in anything, like I would love to be cast in Scrubs, like the original, like or seasons 3 through 5. Those are my favorite seasons. And then I would love to be cast in Next Generation as a security officer or an engineer working with Geordie LaForge, like hanging out on 10 Forward with Guinan and Will Riker playing that trombone. Oh, so good. I did this off screen so it doesn't look bad. So, but
just isolate that video.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
make those gifts.
I would die if they could cast me as a Ferengi. I'd love to be a Ferengi.
Oh yeah,
give me those big old chompers,
big ears, piece of shit.
Yeah. Picard.
See, the
Ferengi know you.
Yeah, sorry, not a Star Trekson.
No,
not really. I've seen some here and there. I did not get deep into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Star Wars is always about rebellion, where Star Trek is about, all right, everyone, let's get in line.
Yes.
Even though I know, even though Kirk hates the Prime Directive.
The Prime Directive.
He says he's going to follow it, and he never does. How is he still a captain?
Oh, how is he? Who knows? I'm trying to get my lighting a little bit better. Let me turn on.
So I think that, yeah, on my end, I'm very much... Star Wars is about rebelling. Nick talked about how their dad got them into Three Stooges, which I don't remember how I found Three Stooges. I mean, I dig it. I'm not gaga for it, but like, that's just funny. You know what? It's probably from Looney Tunes and or Muppet Babies.
Yeah, because that all has those elements. Sorry, all those elements are there.
Anyone who wrote cartoons in the 80s, wrote for cartoons in like the 80s and 90s, you know they love the Three Stooges. So like that's sort of how I got into it. Like Looney Tunes taught me a weird amount about the world. Like
which way is Albuquerque?
Yeah. Well, just they would reference like old Hollywood there, which was at the time current Hollywood.
Yeah. Or like historical figures like General Patton.
Yeah, you learn a little bit of stuff.
And you learned that like they found that shit funny. I think about the General Patton Bugs Bunny scene where he's like the flag drops down behind him and he's like doing that. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is what they thought was like the funniest shit. Like they were cracking up when this got animated. And it's funny. It's very funny stuff.
Hey, look, someone opening someone's shoe with a can opener.
Yep.
Then sticking several matches in between their toes.
Like the old Peel can opener too. Like what they used to get like the rations out of, or Spam came in. Like they're layered like little jokes in there that are bonkers when you think about it. So
let's see what else we got. Honeybee says, I recently watched TOS. What's that Star Trek stuff? What's TOS in Star? I'm dumb.
Oh, wait. What is TOS? Star Trek TOS. Why can't I think of that?
Is it Star Trek or Star... What is TOS? We're dumb. Our minds are blanking. We're sorry.
I'm a fake fan. Fake fan alert.
I recently watched TOS and was impressed with their take on many political correctness issues. Still super sexist, but I'll take what I can get. Oh, the original series. You are a fake fan, Vince.
I'm such a fake
fan. I'm not
fan.
supposed to know that.
I even used TNG like a clown.
Yeah, Canceled. Vince.
Yeah, you can. I'm canceled. I'm canceled.
Uh,
Let me in with the sexist episodes of TOS. But yeah, I remember watching a BBC America marathon of the original series in like it was one summer and I had nothing to do. It was in that age between going to camp and working at camp, and I had like a couple weeks off,
mhm.
and I was like, this is a good rhythm. I saw the episode where they go back in time. Um, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's yeah, we'll see. Maybe I will in my old
Yeah.
age when we're hanging out in the retirement home.
Oh yeah, and I'll finally be able to. Here, I have it downloaded to my old PlayStation 4. Try it,
Well,
Aaron.
I can't move, so why not?
Okay, I'll just. Oh no, the TVs. They don't have HDMI 2.0.
No.
No.
Everything went back to AV cables.
How could I be so foolish to never buy an adapter? Also, do you want pudding for dessert?
I wanted for dinner
You
and
can't
lunch.
have pudding. You can't have pudding for dinner and lunch, you senile old
What?
fool.
What? You're not in charge of me, the nurses.
Right, but I'm the only one who can move. You're stuck in bed.
Well, I'm the only one who could see. So how
I,
about that? You're about to run into
why?
this lamp.
Why? Ow!
I'm over
Ow!
here.
You're over there. That's a new curse word.
Over there. I'm very offended.
Near this, near that. That's what the kids say when I go down to the floating CVS.
And they give you that long digital receipt. That's
Ah,
2 gigs.
it's 2 gigs. I don't even. I remember when. I remember when games used to be gigs. Now they're megabytes, and
Yeah, they got more efficient.
they
You're
got
right.
more efficient, and I hate it. I want to hot swap my games. I want SSDs, external, baby. Nurse,
Oh.
pudding.
Pudding, please.
No, they'll be by in a minute. They're robot nurses, by the way.
Well, of course
You always forget. You can't feel these up.
Well, I do, and they're always cold to me. Both, both in mood and temperature.
If I could see where you were, I'd bonk you on the head.
Please don't. Hey, Three Stooges were outlawed in
Oh,
2056.
dark times. Dark times.
Pew-doo-doo-doo-doo.
And scene. And then that's when the movie picks up. It's like life, but it's me and Aaron escaping an old folks' home.
That wouldn't be bad. They could have us do that.
Mm-hmm.
You carrying me riding on your back?
Yeah, we could do it.
No.
Did you
I
ever
believe
watch
I
those?
believe you could have me on your back. Yeah, of course.
No, I could do it. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Did you ever watch the Bruce Willis movies Red, like the Red franchise?
I know
Where it's
about
like
them, but I
old
never
assassins?
watched them.
I remember watching Red and then Red 2 on a TV movie marathon on TNT years ago. And I was like, this didn't need to exist, but I'm fine with it being here.
Well, I believe that was, at least my interpretation of it, was during the Taken, the Liam Neeson seance,
Yeah.
where it's like, I'm old, but I'm going to kick ass and save my daughter. They, there are a lot of other movies about, like, here are these old people beating the shit out of each other,
Mm-hmm.
taking names.
Yeah, 2010 is when Red first came. The first one came out. Red.
Nick says Vince and Aaron for the remake of Bubba Hotep. First of all, I get that reference. Second of all, yes, please. Love a Bruce Campbell. Love an Evil Dead franchise. Would love to. So Vince, Bubba Hotep.
Yeah, I'm Googling it.
Okay. Do you want me to just tell you, or should we wait quietly?
Oh no, you tell me.
So it's based off a short story or novel. Basically, Elvis never died, but he's in this retirement home, and he's with someone. He's with, I believe it was played by Ozzie Davis.
You got
He
it.
hangs out with someone who thinks they are JFK.
Jack, a black man who claims to be John F.
Mm-hmm.
Kennedy. Hell
And
yeah.
they both have to team. So JFK and Elvis team up to fight a mummy that's killing everyone else in the retirement home.
What?
But it's also this like sort of character piece on like aging and just being
Oh.
old and like not feeling like you're useful anymore. But
Mm-hmm.
also there's
Mm-hmm.
like cool effects in it, and it's gory and gross.
Has there been like a spiritual successor to this?
I think they talked about doing a sequel, but it never really happened.
That seems wild to me. Like I assume that there would have been a movie that came out, I don't know, 4 years ago that would have been this, and I just didn't know it.
No, this
You know,
was man, this
those
was a while
boomers,
ago.
they love their olds.
Well, like Bruce he must have been 40s or early 50s when he did this.
Mm-hmm.
Of Burn Notice fame on USA.
I remember people going gaga for Burn Notice back in the
Dude, I
day.
didn't watch it. I just, even with Bruce Campbell, I'm like, I'm good.
I think Burn Notice. I
Look,
want to see when it came out.
if we're gonna start talking about Bird Notice, it's probably time to start
Wrap it up.
closing things up. We're a little over an hour, unless we have a segment or feature that you want to do, something performative,
Mm,
or do you hate
no.
people?
No, I hate. You know what? I hate people. I hate
I hate
them. They suck.
entertaining. Ugh.
Ugh. I'm so. No, I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, I think Burn Notice was coming out. Yeah, 2007. That was peak Lost for me. There was nothing but that. There was nothing but Lost in my brain. So
All right, you know what? Let's. You want to just do a quick scene to end it out? Just a
sure.
normal. All right, everyone in chat, i.e., Nick and Honeybee, give us a suggestion for an improv scene. It could be anything. Doesn't matter. And we'll wait patiently while you type this out. Well, someone types this out.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Quickly, my battery's running low on my computer.
There's someone's creeping. It says, look, it's as of now. It says there are 3 viewers. So someone's creeping.
I was gonna ask my SO, but she just closed the door. She hates improv.
Of course. Window salesman is the
Windows
suggestion.
salesman.
All right. Whenever you're ready, or I'm ready.
Yeah.
Man.
What is it? What is it? Hold on. No. What's going on?
In chat, or are we in the scene or in chat?
No, I thought we were in the scene.
Okay, we could be in the scene still. Honeybee said Microsoft Windows salesman. We'll see what we'll see what we can do.
All right. Well, we got Windows salesman and Microsoft Windows salesman.
Man. Ugh.
Hey, Chet, what's going on, man? You seem down today.
Well, yeah, look, I'm surrounded by broken glass, and all these windows are busted out in my home.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. And look, yeah, don't cry. Don't cry.
But
don't
Brad.
Cry. Look,
Brad.
sometimes windows break. We'll call somebody.
I mean,
we'll
that's easy for you to say with your glassless house.
Yeah. I throw a bunch of stones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a rock. Yeah.
Well, I hear you. It's glassless, so I can't see in.
Can't see in.
But I hear those rocks. It sounds fun.
And inside, I am just whipping these things around. Like I got a little pond, like a koi
You
fish
got a
pond that I
pond
practice
inside
my.
your house?
Yeah, man, I got a pond inside my house. But that's not. I came over because I saw and heard a lot of glass breaking, and I want to make
Mhm.
sure my buddy Chet's okay. So I'm glad to see that you're not bleeding.
No.
You're a little shook up, I can see,
Yeah.
and I, maybe I'll just say this: don't throw stones, buddy.
But it
Your house is
look,
you got
I
floor to ceiling windows,
yeah, and
and I don't know why you want to like be like me. I tell you, I throw stones for a living. You said that sounds cool. I let you borrow some of my rocks,
yeah.
and now look where we are. Some people shouldn't throw stones.
So now, okay, well let me ask you this.
Pl-
I now that I don't have any windows, I'm good to throw stones, right? In my home?
I mean, technically, you'd just be throwing stones out, right? You'd just be throwing them,
I
which is
can't do
dangerous.
anything right.
No, Chet, don't cry.
Is there
Don't
like
cry.
do you boomerang it? You never let me watch. I had to like look all this up about stone throwing in houses, and I tried to bring it up, and you're like, I don't want to talk about work right now. And
Yeah, because it's current. I'm currently training for regionals in stone skipping. In the summer months, I do stone skipping. In the winter months, I do stone throwing. I
you're
get paid
eligible
very,
for the
very well.
Winter and Summer Olympics.
Yeah, one of the only athletes ever. Like I'm on the curling team in the winter sometimes, but most of the time I'm throwing stones off of a mountain or something. It's usually not filmed, but I'm there. I promise you I'm there. And then in the summer, I am at Olympic Village skipping stones with some of the greatest athletes ever.
Just
Um,
see, that's look. If I could be real for a moment, I
yeah.
that's really what I heard about Olympic Village. I heard what goes down there.
Oh yeah.
That's what. Yeah, I see that smile. I see the smirk.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
puffing your chest out.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You're kind of pushing. You're pushing
oh,
yourself towards
oh,
my
yeah.
face in an
Pushing.
inappropriate manner.
Uh, I mean, Olympic Village is wild. I
That's
mean,
all I want. I just want to go
yeah.
to the Olympics. Is that too much to ask?
I mean, honestly, if you don't have a very unique skill set or disproportionate acumen for a sport, yeah, it's too much to ask to go to Olympic Village because it's only for the elite. And that's why you can't see me training in my glassless house. I don't boomerang because if somebody else gets my technique, they could knock me out of the Olympics, okay? Okay?
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna replace the windows. I'm gonna board it up. Yeah. And then
Now,
after
yeah.
that, I'll throw
You ain't gonna throw
things.
shit. You
Huh?
ain't gonna throw shit.
I,
Give me my stones
uh,
back, friend.
you
Shit,
put.
give me my
Uh,
stones back. Give me and
ugh. Now you're wrestling me.
yeah, yeah. I'm not a great wrestler, but I
Well,
am a great stone thrower, and I need some of those stones I lent you. I need to train, and if you're gonna board up your house and start practicing stone throwing, guess what, Chet? You're now my
oh
competition.
no. You've
Okay,
got a
we are
gun to my
peers.
head.
We are peers and enemies. This gun fires rocks. It fires
Hot
rock,
rocks, which some might
hot,
call bullets.
hot rocks. That's where the term comes from. And if I see you anywhere near the
Ugh.
Olympic trials for rock throwing, you and your little dog are
No,
dead.
not Stonesy, my dog.
Is your dog made out of marble?
He, I mean, he's well marbled, I assume, from his. Ah! You took the no Stonesy.
Stop
You
crying.
threw a rock. People shouldn't throw stones in marbled dogs.
That's that's a that's a
It's still
ridiculous request.
true. Still,
Fine. It's true.
it's true.
It's it's true. But
Bop, 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 bop. Oh, okay, look, I'm glad we can still be friends on that degree, on that
yeah, of
level.
course. Greatest show on earth. Fuck on Mark Maron. But yeah, okay, look. now that we're like we've established now. Look, we're friends, and you
Yeah.
know what competing friends are? Rivals.
We're rivals?
We're rivals. So
Oh, man.
I'll be practicing my techniques, Chet.
All right, Brad. I'll be learning the basics of this sport,
Yeah.
and then I'll
And if you
catch up to
somehow
you.
surpass me, it'll shatter every aspect of who I am to the point where I'll become nothing. And then you'll have to build me up as a friend, but I don't think I'll shine to it very often.
Mm.
Got that?
Yeah, I got it.
4 years later.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Olympic trials for stone skipping. And
Can't believe
newcomer
I
to the
made it here.
sport, Chet.
Huh? Chet, you just bumped me in line and got to the starting line. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Out of my way, pipsqueak.
You told me I was here. You told me that I made it to the finals.
Yeah, well, after I was defeated in the semis by you,
Mm-hmm.
I decided to take a stand. Because stone throwing's about me. Me.
You see, I'm looking over at the judges, and they're fine with this? You just walking in?
He's got tenure.
He's just his voice isn't as whiny, and we prefer that.
We
Stone,
kind of do, yeah.
look, stone throwing, it's all about the image, baby.
Yeah, it's more of an image. Like, we
Yeah,
get
it's a
points
sponsorship.
on the back end for
Yeah.
this. It's awesome.
Plus, he invites us to Olympic Village, so yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah.
Olympic
Oh my
Village. Oh yeah.
I'm getting
Ooh.
dripping
Ooh.
just thinking about it.
I mean, you gotta. Hey, don't forget your pop filters if you know what I mean.
I've got.
Yeah, see? Everybody knows me. I'm well connected, and failing up is my game.
Can I just let me throw it once? That's all I want. Well, I want other things, as is previously established, but come on. Just let me feel that stone slip through my fingers and over that
Fine.
lake. It
It's
won't
not
be
like it's
official.
gonna even. Fine, whatever. It's not like it's gonna impress me or the judges or all these major hotties at all. Oh my God! It skipped to the other side of the pond.
99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, I lost count.
This is unprecedented. Nobody's ever skipped a stone this far. I'm popping wood.
Oh, this is
Olympic
hotter
Village,
than the
here I
Olympic
come.
Village.
Oh my goodness.
236 skips. That's the official number.
Oh man, I really messed up. I usually get like 400 or 500. I guess you're right,
What?
Chet. I am a loser.
Wait. Don't
I'm slowly walking away in shame.
walk. I'm grabbing your shoulder.
Oh, I should run?
No, I'm grabbing your shoulder. You
Ah,
can't move.
Okay. I should run in place then. Okay.
No, I
That's
think you
my
should stand
punishment.
Fine, you run in place while I tell you
Okay.
this.
Tell me.
I was wrong.
Huh?
You belong in Olympic Village. Not me.
Well, we could both go, right? That's what I wanted
No.
all along. To us to go as friends. I'm going to stop running in place.
Well-
That seems dumb.
I'm glad you did because that gave me a great idea. I'll go as your coach. I'll take credit for everything you do, and I'll still be able to win while watching you surpass me.
Yeah, you can stand on the sidelines and smoke and tell me I'm shit. And abuse
Yeah,
me
please.
emotionally and physically. Which,
Let me try it.
I mean, not much has changed. Really?
You're a piece of shit. It fits.
I'm so motivated now.
Olympic Village, here I go.
There we go.
395, 384, 300. Wait, it went down? It's going in reverse? It's going forward again.
It's-
459.
The stone is writing out a message. Let me see if we can make it out. It's in cursive, so it might be a little hard to read.
It's a little hard to read.
Look,
It says,
dear Chet,
thanks
for
making
me
so
cool
with
throwing
stones.
Your
The
best.
I can't believe this is still going.
God damn, it's in the thousands now. Oh, we got to hold on. The message.
Hold on.
You
Friend.
forever. You've got the S. There's gonna be points deducted for that.
Yeah, you.
Bad like stone. You can't have bad grammar in stone throwing. That's 101.
Yeah. What was that last word?
He just kind of. I think that's a signature, and so that's why it's hard to read.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I can't read it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh
with
my
that
God.
Point deduction, with that point deduction, he's still 1,000 points from any previous world record.
Wow, your coaching really helped.
Glad I could be there, you punk.
Oh,
And if your father didn't leave you, maybe you'd be able to make something out of yourself. So pack a bag. We're going to the Olympics.
yay!
Yay!
Yay! Getting stronger.
Nancy.
Yeah, what a journey.
Yeah. That's how I hope to achieve my Olympic dream.
By being a coach.
Yeah, by being a coach for an obscure sport.
That can't
That's
be
a
that
way
difficult.
that people scam themselves onto Olympics is they pick an obscure sport to be very, very good at.
I mean, instead of competing with a bunch of people, you only compete with so few people.
Sometimes yourself, depending on the country.
There is a Tim Ferriss who he wrote the 4-Hour Work Week, which I read at one point because doesn't that sound nice?
Does sound nice.
But he's an efficiency expert, and he talks about it. One of the first chapters is he talks about entering some kickboxing competition.
My computer might die.
Huh? What? Huh?
My computer might die.
Okay.
I've got to. I want to hear the end of the story.
You know
though.
what? All I'm going to say is that he cheated at a kickboxing tournament. Not really. He followed the rules, but he just tried to knock people out, which you could do out of the ring. That is.
Yeah.
And so he won because he followed the letter of the law, not the spirit.
Exactly.
And on that, we should end it because Vince's computer is about to die. Thank you, everyone,
It really is.
for listening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Honeybee. We'll keep doing this if maybe. No, we will.
We'll keep doing this when you
keep